19 verse 1. He entered Jericho and was passing through it. A man was there named Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and he was rich. Look at somebody say, the brother was rich. He was trying to see who Jesus was, but on account of the crowd, he could not because he was short in stature. The brother was vertically challenged. That's the politically correct way of saying it. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore tree to see him because he was going to pass that way. This morning's sermon title is in the form of a question. I want you to look at someone and ask them this. Are you willing to climb? Look at someone else and ask them the same question. Are you willing to climb? Will you pray with me? Father, empower your son to preach the word that you gave to him. Anoint my teeth, my tongue, and my tonsils, that I might preach your word with power. Pierce our ears that we might hear what the Spirit is saying to us, Lord, and prick our hearts that we might believe and have the courage to obey. And may our obedience to your word bear fruit in our lives. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Are you willing to climb? This morning, as we look at this passage from Luke, I don't want our focus today to be on Jesus, nor do I want our focus to be on the scandal of Jesus eating in the home of a sinner. I want to take a moment to actually look at the sinner. This man who is called Zacchaeus. His name actually means pure. Interestingly enough, this indicates that his family either named him after the events surrounding his birth, or they named him according to their hopes for his life. In this case, I believe it is the latter. I believe that the desire for baby Zacchaeus from his parents was that their baby boy would come to know and grow in the purity laws of Israel. You see, purity meant something to them. This was not an abstract concept that was left up to an individual's interpretation. There were specific religious laws defining and governing their notions of purity. And because his parents took the time to name him pure, I would imagine that throughout his young life they had taken the time to teach him about the Jewish laws of purity during his childhood. And can you imagine what it must have felt like for them, his parents, to see their child that they named pure turn into one of the most despised, despicable human beings of their community because of his occupation? He was aligned with their oppressors. He was the one, and he was the chief one, who was tasked with collecting money that actually empowered the Roman Empire. The same empire that had soldiers in their homeland enforcing the will of the empire upon the Jewish people. Their son, little baby Pure, had turned into a co-conspirator for evil, and he had gotten filthy rich doing it. Can you imagine the irony of this brother knocking on someone's door and the people behind the door asking the question we all ask, who is it? And he answers, it's Pure. Yeah, right. You're pure, all right. You're pure evil. Pure traitor, you are a pure sellout. It's like naming an ugly baby beautiful. And for most of their life, they have to answer to a name that defines what they actually look like. The teacher during roll call, going down the list, calls out the name, beautiful, and that ugly child has to raise their hand and say, present, while their classmates snicker and laugh and say, where? No, you're not. But how many people know that the place of your beginning does not have to be your final destination? The Lord have mercy. There's plenty of story of folks that have started off being considered the ugly duckling. Some of y'all know what it's like to have people pass over you, to look beyond you, to act like you're invisible, to snicker and laugh at you because of the way you look to them now. And years later, for those same people, sisters, I'm talking y'all, those same brothers that had no rap for you, didn't want to pay you any attention, walked past you to get to your girlfriends, stepped over you and on you to get to the ones they thought were fine. Today, I mean this day, those same brothers take a look at you and have to double take and say, oh my God, is that you? Yeah, it's me. It's always been me. You just never had eyes to see who I was, and now I've got no time for you. Oh, praise the Lord. This story, this narrative in Scripture it actually reads like every other miracle narrative that we have. Interesting enough, it begins by showing Jesus on his way to somewhere else. In other words, the place where the miracle happens was not Jesus' destination. The miracle that occurs in Scripture, they are usually disruptions in the plans and the itinerary of Jesus. Look at somebody and say, look for a miracle in the disruptions in your life. Look for a miracle in the disruptions in your life. Look for a miracle in the... Sometimes God has to press the pause button to stop you from going where you're going. Sometimes roadblocks need to be placed in the way, and we complain about these disruptions very often because we have our mind set on where we're going and what we're going to do when we get there. And these hurdles, these roadblocks get in our way, and we sometimes despise these disruptions. But don't always despise these disruptions. Sometimes you got to take the time and say, God, is there a miracle in this place for me? Is there something that you want to invest in me that will prepare me for where I'm on my way to? Because I don't want to get to where I'm going without everything that you desire for me to have. Some of our problems is that we get to our destination, but we don't have what we need to sustain us in the place where God is trying to take us. And then there are others who have too much baggage, things that they don't need, things that are weighing them down, things that are disruptive to where they are going and how they will be sustained in those places. Now, I know you might look at this passage and say, okay, Pastor, that sounded good. However, where's the miracle here? I don't see no miracle. I know we typically are looking to see that blind person regain their sight. We're looking for that lame person to regain their ability to walk. We're even looking for that dead person to be called out of death back into life. But I don't see it, Pastor. Where is it? Well, the miracle here is this, is that this person that was not living up to the name that his parents gave him at birth was climbing above every obstacle that was in the way of him seeing the one, I mean the one, the only one, that could purify his soul. You see, what happened was, what he heard day in and day out was, there goes that despicable Zacchaeus. There goes that awful man that continues to cheat us out of our money. All he heard was criticism, critique. All he heard was people talking about how evil he was, how awful he was. Sometimes, some of the things that people say about us are the truth. Everybody's not lying. Boy, it went from hot to cold real fast to fast. Some people are actually telling the truth when they're talking about you. Some people are articulating the reality of who you actually are. The problem with that is this. You've allowed yourself to become imprisoned in who you are, what you do, instead of who God called you to be and what you're supposed to be doing. And what you hear around you reinforces all of the bad, reinforces all of the negative. And you can't get to where you're going because you've been imprisoned by sometimes the honest, sometimes the dishonest critique, because some of us, it is a lie. Some of us, they are not accurately describing who they are, but we have been gullible enough to actually believe the lie and act as if what they are saying is the truth. And because we believe the lie, we don't think we deserve more than what we have. We don't think we deserve to be in a better place than the place that we are in, because we have believed the negative lies that have been coming to us from people who will never see you as the Lord sees you. And so Zacchaeus spent his life hearing negative things about him. He was despised by the people he lived around. But he heard about this man called Jesus. Yes. And whatever it was he heard about Jesus, he knew he had to see him, because he was drowning in the negativity that surrounded him. And he had to do something to get away from this negativity. And because he was a little man, somebody say, a little man, don't despise the little brothers. Sometimes it's the little brothers that will work harder than any tall brother just to get what they need. It's the little brothers sometimes that will put in the work and work overtime to get what they want. Don't look past the little brothers. Sometimes your blessing can be in the little brother. That little brother was willing to do what was necessary to get away from the din, the noise of the crowd. And he saw a sycamore tree. And in seeing this thing that was taller than himself, he said, this tree grows to the height I need to be in. So although I am not as tall as this tree, I will climb this tree and take advantage of this tree so that I can get away from the noise of the crowd so I can see Jesus. Are you willing to climb as high as you need to climb in order to see Jesus? Climbing does two things. It gets you closer to see Jesus, but it also takes you further from the people and the things that were holding you back. Sometimes you need to climb up out of that dirt just to get clean. Amen. So this brother began his trek up a tree to get to the place where he could see Jesus. And the miracle of the thing is that not only was he able to see Jesus, but Jesus saw him, which was most important. Jesus saw him, and Jesus affirmed who his parents thought he was going to be by calling Jesus says we are. More than what anyone else says, we are who the Lord calls us. The Lord called him what he was destined to be. And that's the miracle. Because that was the turning point. Sometimes we got to climb away from those restrictive elements, those restrictive people that keep us boxed in and get higher. It's something about when we climb and we get higher. You feel more free to praise. You feel more free to worship. We talked last week about breaking those bonds of restraints that don't allow you to freely praise God on Sunday like you enjoy and dance to music on Friday and Saturday. Hello, amen, Pastor. Yes, you are absolutely right. We need to give God our best. We need to walk into the sanctuary, get just as loose as we do on the dance floor. I'm saving some energy for Sunday morning because when I get in here, I know I have the best reasons in the world to dance, the best reasons in the world to lift my voice and give praise, the best reasons in the world to clap my hands, because it is Jesus who has saved me. It is Jesus who shed his blood for me. It is Jesus whose body was bruised for me, and for him I give thanks, for he and he alone is worthy to be praised. This is who Zacchaeus needed to see. The people were in the way. Sometimes it's people that's in your way. Just in the way. They don't allow you to see the one who you need to get to. You got to stop hanging out in these low places, people. You got to stop dwelling in the dungeons. God is calling us out of the dungeons. Stop hanging in these low places. You need to be honest about what hanging in the low places does to us. You don't receive any encouragement. You're not being lifted up. Nobody is seeing you as God sees you. People don't want to see you do any better than them. They have nothing good to say when you get a promotion. It's because you've been hanging around in those low places. Don't be hanging around in those low places waiting for something good to happen. You need to get up and climb up in the ministry. Get away from that foolishness. Get away from that garbage. And see the Lord and let the Lord see you and begin your road to recovery. Zacchaeus was the lowest of the low as far as they were concerned. They had nothing good to say about this man. And in his case, it was the truth. That didn't stop him from seeing a better future for himself. I don't know who told this man about Jesus, but whoever it was planted a seed that set a fire in his brother, enough to make him want to climb the tree. Not only would Jesus see him, but everybody else would see him. The same people that have been talking bad about him. The same people that were discouraging him. Sometimes you're afraid to climb because you're afraid of being put on blast. You're afraid that if you're up here, everybody's going to see you. Remember the movie Carrie? They're going to laugh at me. They're going to laugh at me. Not wanting to be exposed, but let me tell you something. Let that stay right in the pit of hell. Let God anoint you as you climb higher. Let God invest in you as you climb higher. Get out of the dungeon. Get out of that place and get away from those people that see you in the way that they want to see you because they're comfortable with you being with them in the low places. In the low places. Zacchaeus knew what to do. And it changed his life. This brother actually repented. Repentance does just not mean, it is not limited to just saying, Lord, forgive me. That's asking for forgiveness. That's a very specific thing. Repentance is turning away from that sinful thing. This brother wanted to pay back everybody that he defrauded fourfold. That's repentance. That is going back to undo the harm that you have done to people. Submitting yourself to Jesus and saying what you will do to rectify the wrongs that you have done. He repented. Jesus did not join the rest of the crowd denigrating this man. Jesus owned him as a brother with these words. He also is a son of Abraham. In other words, this is my brother. Do not discard him. Sometimes that's just what we need to hear. That we are amongst our sisters. We are amongst our brothers. Sometimes you got to climb a little higher before you hear that. I want to pray for you all. Anybody who has found themselves in the same position that Brother Zacchaeus was in, dwelling in those low places where all they hear about them is negativity. Whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter. You are not called to dwell in those low places where no one affirms you as the person that God has called you to be. It's time for you to climb.